Hello, so today I'm going to walk you through using the organizational matrix in Google Documents to help you plan your interdisciplinary units. So the first thing you want to do is open the internet. I would recommend using Google Chrome. It's Google's internet browser. It's free and it just works best with all of the Google features, especially Google Docs. So the first thing you want to do is get signed into your Google account. If you do not have a Google account or you're not sure how to use all the different apps in Google, especially Google Documents, then I would recommend that you first go to our professional development website, which is capitalprep.yolasite.com. And here, if you go to Technology Resources, the first link here is called Witty Webinars. You want to go to that website. I can't click on it right now because I'm on the school network, and unfortunately sometimes it's blocked on the school network only because it has a lot of video content. But basically one of our seniors, Janae Whitcomb, put together this website. It's a professional development website for teachers, providing them information on how to better use technology in their class. She has a page just on using Google Docs, how to set up a Google account, how to get into Google Docs, how to do all the different features in there. So get yourself familiarized with that, get yourself set up on a Google account, and come back to this tutorial when you're all set. If you're a person that has a Google account already, you would see that you're signed in here, as you see my name there. And you want to go into Documents. So at the top here you can just do /docs and go there. Now for me, mine says Google Drive because Google convinced me that I should switch over to this thing called Drive. I'm not really sure what the difference is yet. And the folder that we're going to be interested in here is a folder called Capital Prep 2012-2013. It's a shared resource folder for staff for the upcoming school year. Now for me, I would find this folder located under My Drive because I'm the originator of the folder. For you, you would find it under Shared with Me. If for some reason it's not shared with you, let me know right away and I'll get the correct email address in there so that you can have access to the files. So if we go into this folder, Capital Prep 2012-2013, there's a couple of important pieces. So this is just old PD stuff, you can ignore that. But if you go to the organizational matrix folder, this has some of the key documents that we're going to be looking at. So the first thing you should be pretty familiar with from the PD presentation is just the general overview of what the matrix looks like. So the essential questions for each grade and the social justice themes and learner expectation themes for each quint. So if we go back to this other folder, this over here is a slideshow that Rachel Conforti put together for the staff last year on how to use the organizational matrix and project-based learning. And she was one of the people that helped sort of compile all the resources for the organizational matrix. And then these two over here are the grade-specific matrices. So we have one for lower school and one for upper school. So if we go in here, what you'll notice is that at the bottom there are tabs for each grade. So each of those is a different worksheet. So let's say, for example, I'm a 4th grade teacher. I'd probably be most interested in all the 4th grade resources. So the way that this looks a little bit different is just that we're focused on the 4th grade essential question for the year, and that question's intersection with the learner expectation themes for the quint, as well as the social justice themes for the quint. So down at the bottom, there are resources for each subject that fit the themes and the 4th grade focus for that quint. So you'll notice that it's not completely filled out right now. There's a lot more that could be added. This is kind of a starting point. There's a lot more that the staff needs to do to really update and improve this living document. But let's say I'm planning my Quint 2 interdisciplinary unit, which the social justice theme is globalization sustainability, and I'm teaching my kids to be information processors. So I think that this Nelson Mandela topic looks interesting, so I'm going to click on that. it brings up a link. And what that brings us to is actually a series of lessons that are put together by Oxfam. So this could be like a mini unit, this could be part of your interdisciplinary project, this could be a starting point for your interdisciplinary project, or it might just be a resource that you want to use for one of your lessons. So what this is something that's fourth grade appropriate, hopefully ties into some of the content that you have going on within that quint and fits our themes for that quint. And what you notice is that when we clicked into this, you see all these folders opened up on the left navigation here. So if I go back to the original Capital Prep 2012-2013 folder, what you'll see is these two folders over here are the folders where all the resources are actually stored. So if I click in the lower school resource folder, all the resources that are linked into that organizational matrix are here, and they're organized by grade. So this is another way that you can kind of browse through what's available to you as a way to help you plan your units, lessons, and projects. You know, as I mentioned, this is not completely filled out. There's a lot more that could be added. It's something we'll have to take on as a staff. Some of these links link to a one-day lesson. Some of these link to just some resources or an article. Some of these link to a full folder full of, you know, parts of a project. There's a variety here, so you want to play around with it, explore, and find some things that are helpful to you.